friends, welcome back. I think it's day 17, not sure, we're just plugging along. Okay, so we're going to start working on this part of the block. Again, if you have any guesses, let me know in the comments. And but I really think you're going to get it like really soon. So the first thing I need to do is make some half square triangles. So I think I want to put the marks on these because they're directional, and I kind of want to make sure that they go the right way. So let's just do that real quick. And guys, it's Monday. Are we having a decent Monday? It is also my mom's birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Mom. Happy birthday to you. And I apologize. I can't sing well in the first place, and then you add my scratchy throat to the mix, and it's bad. But the thought is there. It's the thought that counts. And I hope she's having a wonderful day. I haven't gotten to speak to her yet. I hope she's out having fun, maybe going to lunch. And when I talked about the lunch right now, I thought about brunch. And then I thought about the jelly beans that I got for the family that are the Brock's Easter brunch jelly beans. They've probably been around for years, and I've just never heard of them. But, oh my goodness, the flavors sounded very intriguing. And they're kind of little, like the, the Jelly Bellies. And I haven't tried them yet. The boys have, and I think that they both liked them. Gentry in particular enjoyed the mimosa and the cold brew one. So that's kind of, I'm anxious to try them, but I want to see if I can hold out until Easter. But I wanted to go ahead and get them. We're not doing the, like the Easter baskets with, the tons of candy and that kind of stuff. We have in the past, but we're really trying to be better. And I really shouldn't have gotten those either, but it was kind of funny. I was doing my Walgreens haul, and I put them in the cart, and then I took them out, and then I put them in the cart, and then I took them out. Finally, I just got them. Okay, so these are all marked up now, and I need to look at my picture and make sure that I pair the right ones together. And I know that I sound really, really sick today, and I don't feel bad. It just feels like, allergies and some sinus stuff going on. But I don't actually feel sick, just a little congested and stuff. So let's look at the picture. Thank goodness for the pictures. Okay. So the large plaid goes with this green. And this one goes with this. And then we've got this with this. Okay. Alrighty. I think what we're going to do is we're going to listen to some music while I sew down all of these on either side of the diagonal lines. So maybe, I don't know, maybe I feel worse than what I think I do. Because I clearly can't speak. Okay, let's listen to some music. Okay, those are done. Let's trim these up. You can trim them up with scissors if you want, but I just find this just a tad bit easier. And then we're gonna actually trim them up as half square triangles. I said it was easier, and then I missed cutting this spot. I do think I need to replace this blade, but I don't remember where I put the blade, so oops. That happens. Between moving and traveling and stuff like that, a lot of my stuff got misplaced. Normally, I'm not this unorganized. My goodness, I sound very nasally right now. I apologize. And I know that yesterday I was like, oh, I hope I've got these measurements right. I believe I have them right. I kind of did a little fold over situation thing, and it looks fine. So I'm just going to believe that it's good. And then we'll use my favorite tool to sliver trim them. Which I know that doing the sliver trimming can be really, really, really tedious. And there have been times when I didn't do it. Just go ahead and do it. It'll make you feel better later. Things will line it. Just go ahead and do it. Okay, this is my favorite one. Non-sponse, Quilt in a Day, Eleanor Burns, the 6.5 inch triangle square up ruler. But it's not just for, that's the size of the whole ruler. Let me see if you can kind of, yeah. So you can see that there's several different sizes. Now, you know, if you can find a different one that works better for you, then by all means, do that. Okay, I need to kind of stand up here because I don't have the ability to do both sides of this very well. I'm not that gifted. Okay, there we go. Got a little bit right there. I mean, you wouldn't think that just this tiny little amount of stuff would, you know, just thoroughly drive you crazy later on when you're making the quilt, but it will. It adds up to a lot of chaos very, very quickly. Guys, I forgot to turn on my iron. Give me a minute. It heats up pretty fast, but I'll go ahead and trim another one while we wait. Okay. Okay, let's see how we can get these two going. And there's that one. Maybe my assistant can move it slightly so that you can see it just a tad bit better. Now, I do want to explain one thing. So, you can see the dog ears here. Now, this particular ruler is designed so that when you trim off this side, then you can turn around, line it back up on the same line, and trim off the dog ears. You can do that. And it works nicely. But, because I like to be difficult, I just find it just as easy to take a pair of scissors and just trim them off all together. Assuming I have a sharp pair of scissors at the moment, which I don't. They're in the bedroom. Oh, look at that. My assistant is already on the move. So, I say just, you know, again, whichever works best for you. I know one of the ones that they use on Missouri Star, it actually has grooves in it that you can use to take off the dog ears. Again, just do whatever works for you. It's your quilt. Okay, this tediousness is going to be, you know, somewhat painful. So let's listen to a little bit of music while I continue to trim these off. And many moments later. Okay, now we're just going to cut off these triangles. Guys, look at this. Look at how much I trimmed off of just these few blocks. That's crazy. Absolutely. That for sure could mess up somebody's quilt right there. And this is just for 2 blocks. I have in one of my patterns, there is a part where it's necessary to trim, and you're trimming everything. And I know that it's tedious. I even say so in the pattern. I just put on it. If you've got a lot to do, just put on a movie that you've already seen, you know, a gazillion times that you really love, and just sit, stand, whatever, and get it done. It's worth it in the end. Actually, I have a couple patterns that are like that. The Sunday brunch has a lot of trimming, and the Charmingly Twisted has a lot of trimming. And it's worth it. It's absolutely worth it. And now nobody's ever going to buy those patterns. because they don't want to do all the trimming. For the most part, it's a mindless task. Once you determine exactly what measurements you need, it goes pretty quickly. But if you don't have something to distract you, or a lot of people listen to podcasts now, so that would be a good alternative. Listening to a nothing scary because you don't want to like jump in the middle of cutting. Sorry about the beeping. It's my coffee pot warning me that it's turning off. It's okay. I've had plenty of coffee already today. It's fine. It's fine. Now, I have to check my watch right after I cut these, because I'm not sure if we're going to do anything else on this today or not. Okay, let's see. No, we're not. You guys are only going to be watching for a few minutes, but I've been here for an hour. So that is all that we're going to do today. We've got our nice half square triangles, but that means that tomorrow we're going to start sewing this block together. We're going to be putting all the pieces together. So that is it. And I will see you tomorrow. In the meantime, I hope it goes in your jammies.